planets are forecasted to align the whole of January. So this month's bullet journal spreads are influenced by astrological and astronomical events, and I will be doing all this in a Waterfall tab layout. Hey fam, it's Icy of Icy Studio and welcome to my January 2025 bullet journal setup video. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude for all the love you've shown my 2025 bullet journal setup video. I honestly was not planning on filming my January setup, but here it is. And as you can see, I already started decorating my pages with astrology-inspired stickers and washi tapes, collage or junk journal style. I love Dutch door and waterfall tab layouts, so I will be incorporating weekly waterfall tabs in this month's spreads. I've already planned everything out and drafted everything in pencil, and my pages are ready to get finalized. But before that, I will show you the supplies I will be using. I bought this beautiful set of washi tapes called Moonlit Alchemy from Notebook Therapy. There are 6 rolls of washi tapes in it and also includes sticker sheets. I also have a collection of astrological themed stickers which I have collected through the years. I bought them from various online stationery shops and I don't remember the brands or packs that these stickers are from. And for pens, I will be using these metallic acrylographs from the Archer and Olive December 2023 subscription box. Finally, my go-to white gel pen is the White Sakura Jelly Roll 05 for everyday writing. For my January cover page, I have included Gothic lettering using the pink metallic acrylograph. And before I forget, this notebook is the Blackout Wonderstruck notebook from Archer and Olive. I am obsessed with metallic pens and paints and they go perfectly well with black notebooks, which is why I opted for a black notebook this year. If you are wondering what pens to use on black paper, I did a pen swatch video which I will link in the description. So anyway, now that I'm done writing the month, I will be adding silver orbits, purple and pink stars for a full astrological vibe. Very demure, very mindful, very outer space. What about you? What is your journal theme this month? Alright, so just placing some scrap paper in between the pages so the ink does not smudge. The next page will be the first waterfall tab, so I have already marked the page size in pencil so I know the page boundaries. Anyway, this will be a calendar, but since I haven't really been using calendars in my bujo, instead of personal events, I will include some astrological and cosmical events happening this month. So moving on to the weekly pages, they will be really simple. I will be using 1 page per week with a page for prompts in between for a mid-month reflection. I always mark the pages with pencil just so I know where the page boundaries are. Have you ever used waterfall tabs or Dutch doors in your journal? Do you like them, or do you have a preference between the two? Let me know in the comments. I mainly use my journals for memory keeping, so I leave a lot of space in my weekly pages so I can fill them with memories. So the last page is a quotes page which I have written in faux calligraphy, and just tracing over my pencil marks with a pink acrylograph pen. I found this quote on Pinterest and it says, "I'm somewhere between losing my mind and finding my soul," which I currently relate to so much right now. I feel like life is a series of trial and error and constant change. And while I'm learning, things are also so crazy. So going back to the cover page and having a closer look at the stationery I used, I like decorating my pages collage style. I started with a thick layer of washi tape which I like using because they cover a big space, and then I put a layer of a thinner strip of washi on top. And then because I am a maximalist girl and don't have the ability to leave blank spaces alone, I've added stickers around the washi tape. And I absolutely love this roll that has stamp designs with perforated edges. I individually cut them and added them around the cover page. What about you? Are you a maximalist or a minimalist? Let me know in the comments. And just having another closer look, I love how the black stickers add a dark and moody effect to the cover page. Moving on to the other end of the waterfall tabs, I did the same for this page. I used a thick washi tape as the initial layer and stuck stickers on top. And as I have shown earlier, I have already prepared the waterfall tabs and used washi tapes to decorate the page edges. It's good to plan out how many pages you need and then plan the tabs accordingly and make sure that the pages cascade. Usually I use various washi tapes and alternate them to decorate my waterfall tabs. But there are also times when I just color in the page edges. I would have used my metallic watercolor for this theme. And there are also times when I just rip the pages, and it really just depends on what I feel like and the theme that I am going for. And after planning out the waterfall tabs, it is time to cut them. This part is scary and exciting at the same time. No matter how many times I've done waterfall tabs or Dutch doors in my bullet journal, I still get so nervous that they might not turn out the way that I want them to. Another optional thing that I did with these waterfall tabs is that I cut them into the shape of the washi tapes. All because I was feeling extra, and of course a girl is maximalist. As for these little strips of paper, I don't like throwing them out because I use them to cover up mistakes or do practice runs. These have a lot of uses and I recommend not throwing them out. And now for the final flip through. I am actually happy with how everything turned out. I could have finished this early, but I wasn't in the right headspace and I did not want to rush it. I end up not enjoying the process and hating my spreads whenever I rush things. I find that creativity is more magical when it comes naturally and spontaneously. Oh, totally not sponsored, but the journal prompts is my favorite prompt-based mailing list which I use for self-reflection. I will include the link in the description. I actually did an extra spread after the quotes page, but I'm not quite sure what to put here. What do you think I should do with it? Sometimes I leave a blank page just in case I think of ideas spontaneously. So that is the end of my astrology-inspired bullet journal setup for January. Leave a star emoji in the comments to let me know you've gotten this far. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing month ahead.